everyone and welcome back to our channel. In today's video we have with us the Bullet 350 and this is the 2021 Bullet 350. Special thanks to Brahma Motors for providing us this bike for the review. If you are interested in Royal Enfield, you can check their dealership in Walkaround and give them our reference for getting the best deals on Royal Enfield products. And if you are new to our channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss an update from Rev Explorers. You can also go ahead and check out our Instagram, Facebook and Twitter pages. Now, without any further ado, because मैंने सुना है इस बाइक ने बहुत सारे लोगों का दिल चुराया है. Let's see क्या दम है इस बाइक में. So let's begin with a घायल कर देने वाला review of Bullet 350. Royal Enfield has done no change when it comes to the cosmetic design of the Bullet 350. It is still the same that it was, I don't know, generations back. So in the front you have this round halogen headlamp with two round pilot lamps, and then are your traditional telescopic forks. Along with that is a 19-inch spoke wheel which has a smoked rim and gets a C8 3.25 profile tire. With that is a 280mm disc brake. So now the Bullet does not get drum brakes, it's just disc brake in the front, and it has single channel ABS, keeping the bike in compliance with the motor laws. From the side profile as well, nothing has really changed. In fact, the seat design is still the same. So everything on the Bullet 350 still looks the same. The bike is offered in 8 colors and 2 variants. So the first variant is Kickstart, which is with us today, and the second variant is Electric Start. So if you are really a Bullet lover, then go for the Kickstart. Don't even dare to buy the Electric Start. I'm just saying. With that, the Bullet 350 gets a 13.5 litre fuel tank and has a claimed fuel efficiency of somewhere around 35 kmpl, which is actually good enough, keeping in mind that it gets a 346cc air-cooled engine which is fuel injected and is mated with a 5-speed gearbox. This engine generates a maximum power of 20 PS at 5250 rpm and a peak torque of 28 Nm at 4000 rpm. So as usual, it is a Royal Enfield and this is a torquey motor. The complete bike weighs 191 kgs because 1 kg to shagun ka banta hai, and the ground clearance is 135 mm, which is decently low for any off-roads. But this bike was meant to be ridden on city roads only or village roads, not on the off-roads, and that is what it does good. The bike gets a single seat, but it is a step-up seat and it is slightly hard as compared to the classic 350. I don't know if it was in the previous generation as well, because I have not really ridden the previous generation, to be really frank. He did, the one behind the camera did, I didn't. So we will be using his expertise on this bike. Along with that you get dual shock absorbers, and then is the chrome plated side hung single barrel exhaust. Let's check out if it still has the thump or it has missed out the thump like the Meteor and the classic 350. The rear wheel is also 19-inch spoke wheel with a smoky rim, and it gets a 3.25 profile C8 tire. Along with that you get a 153mm drum brake in the rear, and I don't really feel that it requires a disc brake. Drum brake is sufficient enough for this bike. At the rear is the same retro looking bulb style tail light and the round turn indicators. Now let's quickly hop on to the saddle. This is a heavy bike. The saddle height is 800mm. I can get both of my feet on the ground. I am 5'9", and if you are 5'5" and above, you can easily ride this bike. But please don't try tiptoe on this bike because it is a heavy bike, so ride it carefully. Over here the things are very simple. You have an analog speedometer, analog odometer, you have a keyhole, and on the right hand side are 3 indicators for ABS, reserve light and engine malfunction. That's it. Oh, you do have neutral, turn indicator and high beam indicator over here. Coming to the handlebars, on the right hand side is the kill switch, no self start switch, because this is a kickstart bike and you should own a kickstart only, because that's the fun of Bullet. On the left hand side is the pass switch, headlight control, turn indicator control and the horn. So it is a very loud single tone horn. I'll say it again, dual tone horn please Royal Enfield, because this is a masculine bike. I just want to mention one more thing before we take it on a ride. These mirrors are very cute, round, suits the retro design. Looks very good, but slightly less usable than you can think of. Now, let's take the Bullet 350 on the city roads of Pune and check out how it performs. Don't forget to wear your helmet when you are going on a ride and follow all road safety rules. 350 doesn't need an introduction or a review for that matter, because I feel Bullet lovers just go ahead and buy the motorcycle for its legacy and its style. Or do they? So, if you like to know your motorcycle before you buy it, we have got you covered. The seating ergonomics are good, with neutral set foot pegs, wide handlebars and a scooped out rider seat. You sit straight with your arms stretched out wide, leaving no point of stress on your body. It feels like a very commanding posture and gives good control over the bike. It came as a shock to me that the seat on this motorcycle is on a stiffer side. I had imagined it to be soft and cushiony. I think this is the reason why I see so many Bullets with aftermarket seats. Other than that, it feels more or less like the classic 350 in terms of riding ergonomics. The motors from Royal Enfield are always torquey. They offer a good amount of low-end punch. The power is slightly on a lower side, but that's totally fine because this motorcycle is not meant for high speed. It is more of a relax and ride kind of motorcycle. Over the decades, Bullet has got few necessary updates, but if you talk about the refinement level, it is still the same. If you are riding below 3000 RPM, it is good. But the moment you start taking it above that, you can feel the vibrations everywhere. It is on the foot pegs, seat, handlebar and the mirrors as well. Ride it with leisure, it is amazing motorcycle. The moment you start pushing it to the limits, it is no more fun. I would always recommend, if you are looking for a slightly modernized version of this motorcycle, go with the classic 350. As I said, this motorcycle is more about its legacy and the emotions that connects you with it. The complete motorcycle is designed in such a way that it will cater you well in a relaxed way. The gearing ratio is tall, that means you need not shift gears frequently. I can keep going at 30 while engaged in the top gear. That's how tall it is. In fact, I would prefer to ride it between 40 to 60 km/h. The clutch is also on a lighter side, the travel is slightly long, but you don't need to change gears, so no issues. The gearbox is also precise and I didn't encounter any false neutrals. The brakes are good on this. With the introduction of single channel ABS, the stopping power has gone up significantly. Plus, the chances of skidding have reduced, making it more reliable. The rear brakes are also good. I don't feel there is a need of disc brake in the rear because the drums offer a good bite and inspire good confidence. The suspensions are a blend on this motorcycle. Softly sprung forks in the front and the rear shock absorbers felt slightly stiff. I feel I am lightweight for this motorcycle. The front damps it very well, but anything coming from the rear travels directly to the body. But overall, the riding quality is on a good side. The build quality and finish of Royal Enfield motorcycles have always been royal. They have come such a long way and still the motorcycles have that retro touch. And that is what keeps the Royal Enfield fans in the shop. The Bullet 350 is more of a style statement rather than a mode of transport, and this feeling keeps the Royal Enfield fan club growing. Our ride with the Bullet 350 has come to an end, and all I can say is this bike is for, you know what I mean. So if you like this bike, you can get it too, starting from 1.27 lakhs, which is the kickstart bike, and 1.42 lakhs, which is the electric start bike. I hope you did like this video. Do give it a thumbs up. You can also go ahead and check out our social media pages on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Follow us there, and if you have any doubts or any queries, you can leave it in the comment section below, or you can catch hold of us on our social media pages. We'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, stay home and stay safe. Bye bye.